Hey, how's it going? Just making this video for me. It's July 15th, 2019. And what I did this year, so I made myself a little apple orchard. As you can see, there's 8 trees. Right here is a Mc Intosh. Over here, we got a Royal Gala. Over here, we got a Cortland. This right here is a Granny Smith. Over here is a Granny Apple. Here's my black Arkansas. Love that tree. This one's another Cortland. And up here, we've got, I just planted it yesterday. Is it a Pink Lady, I think? Yeah, it's a Pink Lady. Basically, all these trees, they self-pollinate. And the reason why I did that, obviously, is for it gives you a better yield. This is my first year being a new dick, so to speak, and dealing with apple trees, and I learned out real quick this year what the Japanese beetle can do. It only took me a day, but they pretty much devoured this black Arkansas in like a day, and thank God. I mean, it came back beautiful. But what I did was I went out and got some 7 from the local store and sprinkled that on all the trees. They did real well. The other thing was I made a really good deal with the Tractor Supply. I got the Mc Intosh, the 2 Cortlands, and this Pink Lady for 20 bucks. I was returning an old chainsaw blade. Not an old one, but one that didn't fit my saw. And the guy wanted to get rid of them, so 5 bucks a pop. You can't beat that with a stick, right? So, the reason why I planted these trees, because I'm a bow hunter. And most of my meat that I eat is obviously venison. And what happened was, last year, we had a new home being built. Now, my yard was always filled with nothing but deer. But since these folks moved in, I mean, they like to walk their dogs first thing in the AM and in the evening, and we all know as a bow hunter, that's when the deer like to come out. And typically they would come out right here. Okay, so I figured to go ahead and entice them a little bit better was to put in an apple orchard, and I put in a food plot. It's not a really big food plot. I mean, I only have 6 acres of land. As you can see, it's July 15th, and these guys have been in here. I got to set up my trail cam. Actually, I need to get batteries for that, but here's my buddy Stan right there. He's got front row seats. And so far, so good. The deer are starting to come back, and that's a good thing. I just wanted to give you all an update as to what's going on. Hopefully everyone's doing well. And we'll go ahead and see what these apple trees look like next year. I've been watching video after video on how you're supposed to prune them. I know there's different ways of pruning different types of apple trees too. So everybody's got, you know, their own opinion on how they want to do it, and there's different pruning techniques, and that's fine and dandy. I'll go with some of these people that work for, I think it was Michigan State University. They put up a nice video on how to prune, and some of these guys that own the orchards, they put out good videos as well. So, anywho, wish me luck, and yes, I'm going to go ahead and put some mulch around the bottom of these trees. But the one thing about mulch, and I saw it when I was going to go ahead and buy a couple bags, was they're infestated with bugs. I know that they say they're bug proof and this and that, but they're really not. And for me, I water my trees every day, and as it gets cooler, I'll go ahead and add some mulch this fall. And the other thing, cedar rust. I actually had cedar rust on this Jonathan right here. As you can see, cedar rust, you can't get rid of it this year. but you can go ahead and treat it. And I know it's a cycle. Well, I bought it like this. I went ahead and checked all my arborvitae around here, and I didn't see any type of any of the spores or anything like that. But I know you can go ahead, and it's a cycle between the cedar trees and the apple trees. Now, when these apple leaves fall, I'm going to hand rake them, because they say that they'll go ahead and then pass the spores back to the cedar trees, and I have plenty of them around. So what I'll end up doing is just hand raking them and then disposing of them, instead of just blowing them back into the wood line and having that cycle repeat itself. So, anywho's, just trying to learn as much as I can. Thanks, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. And this is my boy Jake. Hey Jake, what you doing? He helps keep the